Hello, job seekers and developers. Welcome back to AWS DevOps LokeshTech YouTube channel. So, here I'll make a simple learning methods and easy to understand by using real world examples and straightforward explanations. And actually, my goal is to break down complex topics into simplified concepts, ensuring that even beginners can grasp the very effortlessly. That's what my intention. So when learning a new language, we first start with letters. So before forming words and sentences, right? In childhood, right? So simply in Python also same. I focus on fundamentals first, starting with basics like strings, integers, floats, okay, booleans and formattings, all these things, okay. So before moving to advanced topics, my aim is to teach Python from A to Z, like basics, fundamentals, okay, A to Z in a structured manner and very beginner friendly. So that's why I'm just mentioning each and every small topics like formats, strings, boolean, everything. So that's what. So stay tuned, keep learning. So let's master Python together. We will make it break everything and we'll club it all together. Okay, today's topic is format function in the Python. Okay, so today we will discuss Python's format function, a simple and very powerful tool for formatting text and numbers. Okay, after that we'll explore data types and yeah, data types in a Python. So after that we'll see so what topics would be covered. So far, so we today we are going to discuss about format. Okay, right. And before going to that, kindly share and subscribe my channel. So it would be very much helpful for me. So it will give more boosting. Okay, thank you so much. And so what is format? What is purpose of the format and all? Okay, so now we'll see first of all, so how to use the format. Okay, format is a kind of method and some people will call function, okay, on a print function. Okay, so for example, before you understand about formats, format definition, so we are going to see one small example. Okay, so I just want to, what if I want to print, take your cash 1,000 rupees, balance your amount is 49,000. So in previous class we have seen one example like ATM example, right? So in that, so we mentioned 50,000 total amount. So by taking reference of that number, that amount, so we have seen how to remove the cash and how to set the pin, and also once after you mention how much your amount removing from your wallet and everything. So from total 50,000 amount only you are trying to remove. So we have seen like 45,000 we have removed, 5,000 we have removed, and what would be the next? How much left in your bank account? All those things we have seen. So same way, so we'll by using format method, what is a format and how it will be used. So in previous and today. So let's see. Okay, so before going to that, just to would like to take VS Code and I want new format. I'll keep separate everything. Format dot underscore function dot py. If you use py extension, you see here in cursor py. So automatically Python symbol got, right? Remove. See this py. Yes, enter. So this is new one. Okay, Also, I just would like to clear control L. Okay, everything cleared. It's look like empty, everything empty, right? So let's take that example, this example, right? Okay, yeah. So what I want to print, take your cash 1000, balance amount is 49,000. Okay, right? Okay, fine. Okay. So here I just, and previous, also in previous program we have written like this, right? What is that? Mm, mm, mm. ATM related. Yeah, this is a simple ATM program, right? Cash input, enter your cash, something. Same like we'll use same kind of example. Okay. 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 So yeah, program. So this will copy. Okay. Let me take this from here. Split also I mentioned right earlier. Where is that? I'm just looking for it. ATM program. This is what I want actually. Yeah, from here. I will take from here. Yeah, right. So this is what I would like to explain. First of all, if you want to go ATM, so what objects you are carrying? Basically, you will take your ATM card and you must go to ATM. Then you will insert that card into ATM machine. After that, you will enter pin, right? So which means you must need pin, correct? So for that, first we need to write this. Okay. Okay. Let's write this in this. Okay. Let me try to. So first of all, we are focusing on. Okay. The question is this actually. Okay. So how I'm using format function in the print. That's what you need to understand, right? So first, I just would like to mention this. Okay. So here is commented. I just want to remove this. Here what happened? Pin cache. Okay. In input, what we entered, enter your pin and cache. So whenever you try to execute this, what will happen? You will get enter your pin and cache. This will be displayed, okay, to your monitor. So whenever you enter your whenever you inserted your ATM, so it will be displayed, right? Enter your pin, right? So why I have mentioned input? Because this input means if you mention this input, it is taking the information from the user, correct? That's why, for that is the purpose of this input. But in previous class we have discussed about input. Whenever you mention input always try to take input as a string. Even if you mention 50,000 also, it will think that input will think that okay, this is a string. Always input will take as a string. Okay, that's just keep in mind that. Just I'm remembering you guys. Okay, here what is split? Split in the sense you are splitting into two parts, which means you are keeping, so you are making two different words into, you are splitting two different words using this at the rate. Got it? So which means what is two different words? Pin and cash. Pin comma cash. Okay, these two different words. So for example, if you use 4545 your pin and at the rate, so and your cash would be 5000 for suppose. So which means these are splitting to split two different words or whatever. Okay, so two different this pin and cash. So to separate both pin and cash, so it will be, we will use split. That is a purpose, right? So next is print. So so print pin cash, correct? Okay, so shall we try to run this first? Enter your pin and cash, correct? I'm going to enter 4545 with the split at the rate 5000. Enter. It is existed. It came to exit. Why? Because no other program existed inside, right? Nothing is there, only this one. That's why it is exited. It came out. Okay, which means this is working. Okay, you did not give any inputs, right? There is no any variable to store. Okay, just only this statement we passed, but this statement successfully got. How? Which means like this, it is taking the input like this. Whenever you entered, after that it is exited because there is no program exit. Okay, all right. Anyways, next we will use this print pin and cache are pin cache. This one, whatever you have given, for example 4545, okay, and cache value it will take. Then after this, let's try. Yeah, what is this? Line number 5. Yeah, okay. Extra. Oh, this extra spaces are not allowed. Okay, and okay. So let's complete this. Not yet completed. So I'm just mentioning here pin and cache. What is your whatever the values are, whatever the values which is given, that values will be stored, and so it will display like this. Pin and cache are like whatever you mentioned that will be displayed, and your cache value also will be displayed. That is a purpose only we mentioned, which means it is just showing that your pin and your cache, whatever you amount you mentioned, that will be displaying purpose. That is the purpose of print only, just here printing your values. That's it. Okay, next here. So guys, as I mentioned, so this input is always try to take as string. So whatever you have given as an input, maybe it might be pin or it might be cache. So input always take it as a string. Just keep in mind, input is always take it as a string only. For example, if you give pin also or cache also, whatever it will you give, but input will think that this is just like a string, which means words. Okay, so that's the reason what we have to do is we have to convert this input into integer. Whatever the values are giving by you, that should be converted into integer. Okay, because input is always taking it as a string, right? So that we need to convert it as integer. Okay, for that, how we have to convert? Cache value. So this is, so something variable is cache value. Okay, cache value you are keeping it as a variable, and integer you are using is in function. Using integer you are mentioning cache. It will take this, whatever it is cache is there, that cache is converting into int. Okay, it doesn't matter pin, because we are not subtracting, we are not adding, we are not multiplying, we are not doing anything. But cache value should be, mathematical expressions are involved with the cache here. Why? Because total value, your total amount might be 50,000 for suppose. You are going to take 5,000, but remaining 40,000 should get, right? So if you want to get the 45,000, okay. So but first of all, this input should understand, okay. Okay, this input should understand that, okay, some value we got. That value will be came here, okay. So whatever you mentioned the cash value, that value should be converted into integer, because you are giving it as a number, but input is thinking that it is a string. There is a conflict. That is the reason we are converting cash amount, whatever the cash is there, that into integer. So and we are converting it cash, whatever the cash is there, that cash we are converting here as a integer and keeping in cash value. It is a variable, okay. Cash value is a variable, so whatever we are converting, that conversion value is keeping and means storing in cash value. That's what, okay. That is for conversion purpose only. Next, so some amount we need to keep, right? So you are going to keeping your some amount into your wallet or your account, right? So total your amount, bank balance, ATM amount is 50,000 rupees, okay. And next, so we have one some small calculation. So total amount is yours, this much 50,000, and you are keeping, you are removing, okay, you are taking from, which means you are allowing by using cash. What you are doing is, so you are taking amount from the ATM, some amount, right? Okay, that might be cash value. Whatever cash you are taking, with this input you are going to take amount, right? That amount is cash value. That value will be less, subtract from the total ATM amount. So remaining amount equal to, so total your ATM amount, your bank balance minus your whatever amount you are removing, that is cash value, okay. So extra space is not allowed, okay. This is what formula we have given, correct. And next, so we have to print, okay. We have to print this. What is print? Print is take your cash value, how much, this one. So whatever you giving, you will get. So it will be displayed, take your cash, and remaining balance in your account is, okay, remaining balance in your account is remaining amount, whatever amount it will be, subtract from the this amount to you have removed amount, taken amount. So that's for that purpose. Next, this I'll keep, okay, let it be, no problem. Thanks for using ATM service, okay. So end, after that end you are taking tab. After that, after giving tab, so it will print, thank you AWS DevOps LokeshTech for great teaching or good teaching, whatever, if you feel like that, okay. So like this, I'm going to print like this. Next, okay. So next, okay. So let's try to run this. So here, let me clear first exit. Okay, now let me try to run again. See, enter your pin 4545 at the rate and cash. How much you want to take? 5,000 for suppose. Okay, you whatever you entered, your pin is 4545 and cash are 5,000, and take your cash 5,000 rupees and remaining balance in your account is 45,000. Okay, thank you for using ATM service. Thank you AWS DevOps LokeshTech, good for good teaching. So this is what we'll print. Okay, so next, pin number. Okay, that's it. Okay, see here, if you write like this code, okay, if you write the code like this, we'll get the output, but it is not good practice. Why means, so for example, this is actually um, this is actually normal. Okay, we have written normal, correct? So we have to, so we have other format, we have to use format for that purpose. So once after using format, you can understand, you will understand so difference between this program and upcoming program which is using by format. So I will let you know. Okay, so let me try to copy this. Okay, copy. So that is actually without using format. Okay, this is just normal program without using format, without using format function. Okay, so now we will use format function. Okay, let me try to control slash commented everything at a time, right? Let me try to use this placeholders. Okay, see now everything is common, so let keep everything values are same. So we are going to keep this everything, we are going to keep it as usual, we are going to keep it as, because this format is same. ATM amount also we are keeping like that, but this just we are changing this value. Okay, okay, so I just would like to paste here to compare. I'm sorry. Okay, see here, print take your cash. We mentioned here one flower brackets, and after that balance in your account is again flower bracket. Okay, next format we mentioned. Okay, and cash value and remaining value we mentioned like this. Okay, let's keep it as usual this also. Okay, or I'll keep like this, we'll see later. First of all, so here I mentioned here in print take your cash so and so, which is actually placeholder. We call this as a placeholder. If you mention like this, automatically the value which we have taken, the amount which we have taken, that will be that will be print here, and your balance whatever the remaining balance is, the value has been print here. Okay, how using format, if you mention like this cash value will be print here and remaining amount will be print here like this. Shall we? Yes, let's run. Enter your pin 7878 at the rate for split. Okay, that is not default, comma is actually default, and I'm going to take 6,000 rupees. Enter. See, pin is something and the cash cash is 6,000 you are taking, and take your 6,000 cash. Balance in your account is 44,000. Okay, so guys, what is the difference? Every time developer will not come and update this code, right? Okay, this might be changed, these variables always will be changed, correct? So basically this format is actually good practice, that is the reason So by using this format, you don't need to mention here values, right? Again, cash value you need to mention. Okay. And again, I will remove this, you can understand with colors. So cash value you are keeping, remaining amount you keeping. For example, you will have lot of variables. For suppose if you have hundreds variables, so then, so in format you need to keep the variables, but no need to keep all here. This placeholder will take, so it will take from this here. Okay, got it. So that is the purpose of format. So we'll see more examples needed. Okay. Okay, so it is good practice to write clean and readable code. We use these kind of formatted outputs in operators. Okay, which is why we covered them before starting this operators. Understood? Before going to operators program, so we just covered this. Okay, we are going to use these kind of formats in operators. Okay, operators will come in next, I think next upcoming sessions. So then we will see more examples about this format. Okay, next topic would be data types, but let's take some break. After that we will start about data types. Okay, please kindly share and subscribe and do like, and if you have any suggestions kindly comment. Okay, so your feedback will be very much valuable. Okay, thank you so much. We'll see you in next class. Until then, take care. Bye bye.